Michael here with streamingchurch.tv. I wanted to cover with you this Tuesday a little bit of my pet peeves. So I'll try not to go on too long on this. I have visited many of your websites, and some of them make it incredibly difficult to get to your streaming page. What I mean by that is it takes 3, 4, 5 clicks and a scroll to get to your streaming page. Put yourself in the shoes of a guest who is signing in on a phone or on a tablet or on a desktop to get to your website. You need to look at all three. See how many clicks it takes to get to your streaming platform. Sometimes you're making it really hard for people to see your content. And if that's your intent, that's okay. Sometimes you want to keep this private. Other ministries are very public. We want people to find out about us by experiencing our church online. That's more who I'm talking to today. If you want more people to experience your church online experience, then make it easy, not hard. And I mean one click easy. So this is our test site. This is not typical of what maybe yours looks like. I put a simple call to action button for Church Online. Call it whatever you want for your platform, but it's a call to action button. So let me back up a little bit and cover a few basics. When you're on your website, you want to begin by asking the question, what does your team, what does your ministry want people to do when they land on your website? Whatever the answer is to that question, make it simple, easy, and clean. If you create a lot of clutter, if you make it hard to access, you're actually inhibiting people from doing the one thing that you want them to do. So what is that one thing? Here on this site, I've made that very clear. The one thing that you'll see on this test site is I want you to go right here. And immediately when you landed, when you looked at this, your eyes went right to that red button. And that was my intent. That's what I wanted you to do. I want you to go here, I want you to click it, and I want you to go to the streaming page. Now, maybe you have 2 things, maybe you have 3 things. That's not the end of the world. But if you have 10 things that you want people to do when they land on your website, then you failed. It won't work. They won't do it. Cluttered websites are for the government, and you've seen those sites, and they make my head hurt when I land. There's 8,000 links on them, and it's hard to find the thing you're looking for. That's not what we're trying to do here. We want simple, clean, easy, and great call to actions. The second thing you need to answer is, what are people searching for or looking for when they come to your website? Make sure you deliver those things very well and very clean. How can I watch your church online? Where is your church? How can I contact you? What time does your service start? Really important things that people are always looking for when they come to your website. Make them easy, not hard. There are other things, and you can look up what the top 5, top 10 things people are looking for when they land on a website. There's a lot of content about that, but today we're talking about Church Online. One click easy. Let's talk about call to action buttons. Call to action buttons should be highly contrasting to the design of your site. You can see this is a black background and a red button. Bright colors are ideal for call to action. Yellow, green, red, orange, blue, as long as they're bright side colors that draw your eyes and say, click me please. This one, your eyes are there, Church Online, call it whatever you want, put your text on your button, make it easy. I want to highlight one of our churches, Bethel Baptist. Kudos, guys, good job setting things up. But I want to coach you on one small piece. I think this could be a little bit better. Look here, they've got their service times, important things that they want people to know. But the one thing I would have a caveat or give a suggestion is to move these three right here up above the scroll or up above the fold. When you land here, imagine you're on a tablet or you're on a phone or you're on a smaller laptop. A lot of folks will just leave because they don't see, oh, I came to see church online. I don't see it. When in reality, it's just right there. It's just a little scroll. But a scroll is equal to a click. In web, my coach, who taught me everything I know about websites, drilled into me, every click that you make people do, you lose 50% of your audience. Meaning, cut that audience in half. If you have 4 clicks to get to your streaming page, then you definitely did not make it easy to get to your streaming page, and you lost a lot of your audience that gave up. This is a great button. I would just create a table maybe and put it here, somewhere in the area above the scroll then would be ideal because, oh, I'm looking for church online. Click, and they're there. It was that easy versus you definitely lost people who don't scroll or they're on a device that's not easy to scroll. Surprising how many people can't find things. I can't find just scroll down a little bit, but people are creatures of habit. We're not judging that. We're just saying, here's what people are going to do when they come to your website. Make it easy for them to find your church online experience. One click easy. Good job, guys. Bethel Baptist. I just make a little bit of adjustment so you can get that inside the scroll, above the scroll, above the fold. Make sure those call to actions, those what important things do you want people to do, are easy to access and one click easy. This has been Mike with StreamingChurch.tv.